So welcome to FridgeArt. I'm Andrea Radic.
And I'm Kristen Plesko.
And what are we feeling today?
Do you want to do shitty portraits? So we mentioned it last time, I think.
We mentioned shitty portraits last week. Wink.
Wink.
And we didn't just record that. Let me see if I have that portrait in here. And if not, I can find it online. Why did I click on videos?
Because Windows is terrible.
You're terrible.
Yep, I'm biased. I know it costs more money, but it's still less shitty. All computers are bad.
Yep.
That's the secret.
What's this? Oh, yeah, it's this.
Stuff. Oh, yeah.
The tiger eyes.
Yeah.
This is pretty much a self-portrait. I think I had a model myself. Alright, look away for a second. Alright, want to turn back?
Oh, wow, your chin is literally a pointed triangle. Wow.
I remember modeling for this myself.
Andrea, this is incredibly fucking emo. Like, this is like, I think you did a good job on, like, the, nose, lip area, actually.
Do you?
Well, it's, like, stylistic, but it's like the shading isn't like that bad.
It's not intentionally stylistic.
Oh. Well, then you should probably put a little bit more space in between the nose and the mouth.
So this is a character of mine that her name was Bianca. Or BB. Oh. This is my my gunslinger character that I had.
Gunslinger? Really?
She was the blonde bomber.
You had a gunslinger fan character?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Not a fan character. It was just... Is Gunslinger an anime?
Yeah.
Sounds like an anime.
It's an anime.
No, it's not.
Oh.
After an anime, it's just like she... And this is why I still thought guns were super cool.
I think it's called Gunslinger Girl. And it's about small young girls that are made to shoot people. I'm pretty sure that's an anime. Hopefully I'm not just... No, I'm drinking a woodchuck hard cider, so hopefully...
You're drinking the fall harvest woodchuck,
yes.
Which is the one that is very difficult to get a hold of.
Yes, I am, it is 5% alcohol content, which is as much as you can get in prison with Pruno. But, not that I know anything about that.
So this character, she was like a distant, and she was sort of an asshole, but then she had a heart of gold. She was sort of like Erin Brockovich. She was like
Isn't that like every character ever?
Yeah, well, it was from a very early age, a very early era. And, so... Yeah. I don't know the exact context behind this. I think she'd either been shot and she was about to die, or she's just walking around the rain.
So it's like Cowboy Bebop? God damn it.
It's pretty much Cowboy Bebop, yeah.
Get the fuck out of this country. I think
really liked Cowboy Bebop.
The only thing I think I really see that's like that I can't stand is just like the bottom jaw neck area. Like, honestly, the other part is fine.
There's a lot of common ground between this and the dragon that we did last week.
Yeah. Namely that
that the neck and
the chin, just something goes on there. And I know that's hard, but...
Yeah, I had no idea about, essentially, sides of
You can
something.
literally just look at a reference. And
I looked at myself as a reference.
Apparently you have a little spindle neck. Or a pointed chin like a witch. Jesus. No, this one isn't that bad, though. Like, the colors and stuff are fine. It evokes a mood. I like how the light is like a halo around it. I like how it's literally exactly like a... Yeah, I do like the F building, but I like how it's literally exactly like a, like Cowboy Bebop. It's literally the ending of Cowboy Bebop. Where's Julia getting shot? Because this is the exact same thing.
She's essentially Julia.
God damn it. Where's her trench coat?
She's wearing a trench coat.
In the rain, is it right? Or is it wrong?
Let me see if I have any other of this character. And honestly, like, she was like a mad bomber character. She was essentially like the personification of my Unabomber name. And
I don't feel a thing when I stop remembering. Do 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 do. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I know you are. I can't find any here just yet, but there's a number of these where they're all pretty fucking bad.
That was my favorite song from Cowboy Bebop.
Do you like her hair? I liked Blue, the last one where it gets all like chanty and shit at the end.
I don't remember that one. I don't think I watched the last. I think it only played once when I could watch it, and then I didn't record it or anything. So it was like, and of course this is the time of VHS tapes, so you're just fucked because you ain't going to Suncoast and paying $50 for that tape. That's way too much money. Sorry, what were you saying?
Do you like her hair? Do you like her mop-ass hair?
It's very anime.
It's very mop-like. It doesn't look like it's made of hair. It looks like it's made of, like, fabric sort of overlaid.
Like, honestly, I don't mind it that much. I really don't. Maybe it's because I like drawing mop-like hair, so I'm really fucking biased. But I think it's stylized to me. It's just
Do you like
mostly
her incredibly tiny shoulders?
I'm not even looking at that. Basically, literally, the top half I'm fine with. Like, in terms of, like, the actual image space, like, basically from like, this, her from her, between her mouth down.
Betwixt her mouth down.
Yeah, and it seems like you just kind of fucking guessed instead of using a reference, and that's why it looks bad.
I think the face looks really pushed in, and I think her eyes are bulgy looking.
I also need to get my eyes checked. Oh, yeah, actually, they are a little bulgy. I only saw the, like, the part to the right.
She has, like, no depth on, like, an eyeball area. It just is, like, a cheek that goes straight into her eyes.
Andrea, I'll just say this. I didn't see that part of the eye. I only saw the front part. I'm like, no, it's fine. What are you talking about? Looks like
you didn't realize that this was part of the eye?
Yeah, I thought that was just, like, an artifact. Oh, now it's kind of getting shitty.
Do you like her nose is huge?
I just thought it was a style.
I keep drawing people in this, like, upturned nose pose.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't, and I'm going to stop. But never drawing people ever again.
In the rain. No, Julia, not you.
Look at how big her one nostril is, and then her tiny nostril over here.
To me, it reminds me of, like, what is it, Lilo and Stitch, where they just have huge noses, stylistically?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I just thought it was a stylistic thing. Also, you didn't make... Yeah, your planes to your face don't really work like that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like,
her mouth is absolutely tiny.
It would be, like, from here to here, that would be...
Yeah.
No, just, like...
I know that now.
It's a little too anime right there. Also, the fucking chin. Jesus.
Also, look at the distance between her eye and the ear. Assuming her ear her ear would be over here.
Yeah, that spare artifact right over there. Yeah. Yeah, at first glance, though, I think that could actually be cleaned up and look nice.
Probably.
I like the colors and stuff. I like the mood. It's just really Cowboy Bebop right there.
Look at how tiny her mouth is. Look at how tiny.
White people have tiny mouths.
No. Her mouth does not line up like...
In the rain.
Yeah, she's like... Yeah.
I also have huge, like my dad's Hispanic, so I got some juicy lips
For the most part, your mouth, when you're not making any, like even at its widest, it tends to be the center of your eyes down, tends to be where your mouth ends.
You know,
now look at her fucking mouth.
There's a little shadow going there. You know what I found out, though? You know how I found that trick out? Is playing the game Silent Hill 3 because the models were fucking horrifying, but they were hyper-realistic, so their mouths were like gashes on their face. They're like, ah, I'm so scared of Silent Hill. And it's like this, and she would grab the phone, and it was literally like her hook hand like this. Hello? Stop calling me.
I think I've seen that clip. I didn't realize they had hook hands.
It's in the beginning. If you look at how she's holding the phone, it is literally the best thing. But that's how I learned, like, oh my god, is that how white people look? Is that what white people do? Because I'm so used to Japanese, like, anime games instead of Silent Hill, like, giant gash mouth.
Not everybody runs, like slapping their hands around, like, Here, I'm going to do my Japanese run. I really shouldn't
be going this way. You forgot the coconuts, or whatever the, like, clip clop that they, when they're walking and stuff, where they have the knocking noise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Their footsteps, the sound of their footsteps. Okay. They always use the same two repeating sounds.
Clip clop, coconut knocking sound.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't really make I'm not like a. I can't make the noise. Basically like that, but not like a 1950s cartoon. But yeah, no, it reminds me of. That's how I found out that it was like Silent Hill. I'm like, is that what people look like?
There you go, Kristen. You can be fire feathers too.
Wow, find me on Fa-or-Da.
Fa-or-Da.
Muddigan Studios.
Muddigan.
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Mutagen.
Oh, you threw it on me.
Yep.
I know it's mutagen, but I'm gonna say mutagen.
I had to spend a day talking to the IRS one time, and they're like, "You're Muddigan Studio?" And it's like, yeah, fuck whatever. I ain't gonna argue with the government. Government's probably listening to this, but 2 B's, 1 apostrophe. Government.
They're gonna give me some good tax money back because I donated some furniture to poor people.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting a tax rebate this time.
It wasn't the poor people; it was to a rich organization that, I guess, I'm assuming they're rich. I don't know about them. Is it right? Or is it wrong?
I think this is about the same era as the previous one. So that makes it, was it 2008, 2007? And the brushstrokes, I can tell because the brushstrokes are really big. And really digital
and they're
looking.
Just really, it's really shitty. You could have used, literally any other, natural brush and it would have been, 1,000 times better.
Oh, no, I did. Can't you tell by the texture here?
That's fucking shit. That's not a texture. That's literally a shit smear on the face. That's not even the right planes of the face, Andrea.
I know, it's just
oh my god.
It's fucking boomerang.
You can basically, it's from the cheek, and it's just a curve. That's how it is. That's how it do.
I know.
And then it's not even there.
I don't know. I didn't know that then.
Is it right? She keeps throwing,
That went further than I thought it would. I thought it would just go, right out of my hands. Yeah, I mean, at this point, this is I was just trying to paint for motion and... Oh my god, this is fucking terrible.
It just got lazy at the bottom there. The neck and the chin
I would say, I think this was a speed paint. I'll give you that. I think this was a very early speed paint, but at this point, a speed paint was about 4 hours plus.
In the rain!
Speed paint, quote unquote.
Now my butt, whenever I move on this chair, is I guess it has a lot of friction to it. I need to put some baby powder on my jeans or something so it doesn't See, it's just if
Does it sound like fart sounds?
I need a little baby powder to butter up my butt there.
I think that the buildings don't make any sense to me.
I thought that was just a neon F. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Oh, this one, I take it back. This one is titled as Just for One Day. So this is the We Can Be Heroes song.
I don't know any music, Andrea. You know that.
In the rain. I think it's David Bowie.
I don't know. It's David.
So this is Fire Feather. So this would be 2009. So this was.
So is this your self-insert character, where she was a gunslinger girl?
Yeah, she was essentially the first character I did after.
You really need to look up what Gunslinger Girls is. I think it's literally adult. I think it's adult men basically taking advantage of prepubescent girls and making them kill each other.
Anime.
I think they wear a lot of khaki and they have.
Are
huge
they
guns.
students?
No.
Are they wearing their fucking sailor costumes?
No, they're not. I actually don't think they are. Look up Gunslinger Girl. I can't actually remember. I just remember it was a thing. I remember there was a blonde one, and there was some sexual abuse going on because anime. Because why fucking not? Then the FBI will come after you. Oh, there you go. Yep, there's all the Yeah, they were wearing black dresses or some shit, but some of them wore khaki. Yeah, see, they're giant. Yeah, there you go.
I'm disappointed that none of these are in a sailor costume, which I know is the.
No, look, that one is. Third row, third from the bottom. That one. See, she kind of has a little uniform.
This one?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a sailor outfit. That's fucking...
Not as...
That's still technically a blouse. And then there's the one above it, right above it. Not left. Right to that. There you go. It's still...
She has a little collar thing on.
Yeah, that's still a school outfit. It's just...
No, I'm just talking about
Oh, you didn't mean actual school outfit.
This fucking sailor costume.
She's showing a picture of Kagome from Inuyasha, my least favorite character on this planet. Oh my god.
When I think
Inuyasha, I fell down the well again, but I'm gonna go back and forth between times.
I'm actually a god or something at the end.
Oh, is she? Fuck that. Fuck you, creator of Inuyasha. Also, why was the guy a spider god, but he was wearing the flesh of a dead baboon? And why was it Naruto or whatever? Not Naruto, Nahato, whatever. The blue-faced baboon-wearing guy had a spider on his back.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
It's a It was like the main villain for Inuyasha.
Oh, Naraku.
Yeah, there we go. I got some of those syllables.
Naruto.
I said it, I think, right the first time.
He's pretty much a blue guy, except he's just a dude.
No, he has like a spider on his back, and he's like some sort of spider weird guy. Yeah, he has a spider tattoo. I hate that show, and I know that.
Yeah.
I
forgot his name.
Naruko?
No! Damn it!
Type in Inuyasha villain. Just do that. Fucking A.
Naraku,
okay. That's
just a...
No, he's like a femmy kind of man, but he has like his tattoo on his back. Also, he was... Yeah, see? He had like the blue baboon thing. Not that fucking thing.
Yeah, he had the mask for a little bit.
A long
really
time. That was like
long.
the first 60 episodes. He wore it all the time until his stupid tattoo came around. Also, I really hate this show. There's nothing good about it. It was just a monster of the week
kind
kind
of badass baby. Because it was like him, I guess.
What is that? You got further than I did. I gave up after
I got
about
through the
episode.
whole goddamn thing. I didn't just get far.
I
saw it through to the end.
There was the girl...
And when they no longer did the anime episodes, then I went to the manga in Japanese, translated by fans.
I'm
Get on
sorry.
my level, Kristen. I got to the end, and they don't... I don't think they... Oh, yeah, they fucking... I don't even think they fucking kiss.
So it's like Escaflowne, where it's disappointment at the end?
Yeah,
basically.
it is. Definitely in a fan service way. It was just like...
He told me basically dies alone and without... And like, she was a fucking crazy person. She imagined the whole thing. It's basically how I imagine it. She just imagined. She's like, wow, I was really happy there. Well, have to go back to school. Goodbye. Yeah, see, he's like some spider guy. Look at that. To the very right. Look at that. Yeah, that's about right.
He's an amalgamation of demons.
That's
all right.
stupid. I really dislike Inuyasha because it made Japanese mythology boring to me. Like, I have never been
I'll
more
show you
bored.
something that you'll like.
Oh, Jesus. Is it Sango and her giant boomerang? Was that even around, or was that something... Oh my god, is that Koga? Oh my god.
Like, I think this is one of the fucking movies. I'm showing the...
They had movies? Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, they had a number of movies.
Jesus Christ.
They essentially had kids.
Oh my god. Also,
Oh my
why does he become human in a full moon or something? Then why
In no moon.
Why the hell do they call him Inuyasha then? Would it just be like Ningen or something? Japanese word for person? I mean, you know.
I don't know. You're speaking Japanese, and I spit on myself, and I don't
maybe
know.
I either said person or carrot, and I'm not really sure which. Oh, good.
Carrot-chan. Anything on this? Anything else?
Okay.
It's very splotchy. The colors are interesting, I guess, but that's mostly because it started with this brown, and then I just sort of added to it. And I
You
didn't
added
add
a good
that much.
overlay.
I didn't add any overlay. It just was... It started with this, like, reddish brown, and then I just put some green on there.
Hmm.
And then this
In
F
the
building.
rain.
This elf building doesn't make any sense because why is this lit up? Why is she lit up? Why she have a
Spotlight?
fucking sunbeam?
Noir lighting?
Yeah, we can go with a spotlight, but
I mean, if you look at the end of Cowboy Bebop, I'm pretty sure there were birds flying by when Julia got shot, so, you know. I don't feel a thing, and I start remembering. Dun, 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 dun. There's a I don't know the moments turn to hours.
Mark! Look at the rain! It sounds like my alarm from high school.
I love that song. It's like so bad it's good. I'm like, and then I like feel I'm like, oh, the ending of Cowboy Bebop was good. Also,
Yeah, the ending was... Cowboy Bebop was amazing.
what was Vicious's problem? That was the main character, the main bad guy's name? Vicious? Of course he's gonna be the bad guy, but he was like white-haired and brooding and shot people? I don't know.
He's just a bad guy, I don't know. I thought they were buddies or something, I don't care. Stop remembering.
There's a lack moments that turn to hours. I don't know what the...
There's the walk in the rain part.
In the rain.
Like somebody fell on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Her hair is piecey, her hair is greasy looking, looks like a mop. She has a very pointy chin. She's given a pouty face. Her nose is huge and set into her face a lot.
Like she's about to kiss Spider-Man, but he's not there.
Maybe that's what she's going for. She's going for a Spider-Man kiss, and she already got a Spider-Man kiss, and then he's just leaving her.
Did you know spiders leave their penis for their mate sometimes? So maybe, did she already eat her mate, and she's...
I think that the backstory I came up with this character was that this was one of the characters we used with the round robin fiction thing. That's what I'm saying. Is like, so we had to sort of explain their backgrounds to everybody else so they could get a better idea of writing them. And for her, I think she had a family, and then they were all, like...
Dead?
Yeah. Of course. Fucking course. They all died in some involvement. She's trying to get back at a corporation, and they killed her family, and she was a loving mom.
Is it Shinra?
Pretty much Shinra. And she was like a loving mom, and then...
She the last of a race of ancients?
I think well, okay, you have to remember, this is the revenge fiction that we wrote against ICAF, which was our Inuyasha Crazed Ass fan club person that was started being run by the person who was batshit crazy about hentai and
I'm actually
yaoi.
Angry at your past self because I hate Inuyasha so much.
Anyways.
Okay.
Keep
going.
The group was starting to be run by this other person. She was a colossal bitch. And we split apart, and then we started this other group. And we wrote this round robin fictions as our way of sort of dealing with, being this woman's bitch for the longest time. And so that's what we did, is we sort of made it an environment where, like, ICAF was like this overlording company run by this fat, crazy bitch. And we had to take down her lieutenant, which was the one person that defended her all the time. And stuff like that. So that was sort of the world that we had set. So I had to sort of make this character sort of fit into that. Because prior to that, she just had, like, giant guns and, But I actually had to put it in the world.
Gunslinger?
Well, yeah, she had a bunch of guns.
She was a girl, and she was a gunslinger, but she wasn't a gunslinger girl because there was no molestation in that dare anime.
She's also a bit older. Like, I think she's supposed to be like 30 when I was writing her. So,
in the rain. I'm sorry, it's just so good.
Anyway, so yeah, she doesn't want to get close to people, and she doesn't want to, like, make friends. But she does eventually.
So she's Jace the Mind Sculptor.
She's sort of Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Or Jace Bellerin, I'm sorry, that's his last name.
And then she's really good at aiming guns and stuff. She was an interesting character.
So
she
Jace the Gun Sculptor.
Jace the Gunslinger girl.
Jacena. My planeswalker is Jacena.
She can read boys' minds.
She's
and
Jace's
know what
twin
men
sister.
Are thinking. Jesus.
She's Jace's twin sister.
I would like to draw this character again. I still like this character. Like,
please update her backstory so it's not literally just that.
I don't know. That's half the charm. Is it's so fucking 17-year-old Andrea's ideas.
Okay. I mean, that is part of the charm, that it's so, like...
Like, here, I can show some other stuff of this character.
Please do.
It's all over my photo bucket. But we're gonna have to get off of your photo bucket.
In the bucket.
Photo bucket.
Is it right? Or is it wrong? Or is there a place that
I gotta use my Prez. So, like, before you ever met me, and before I was ever Unabomber or 7 or whatchamacallit, my name was always Prez Uni. Or actually, it was Ase Uni fan, which is Inuyasha fan backwards, except for the fan part.
Oh!
That's what happens to anime people when they grow up. They become cynic assholes like me.
Well, I like Gundam instead of... And I didn't do that. I didn't have, like, what is Gundam spelled backwards? Like, mag?
Oh my god, that password still works.
Don't miss out.
Oh, I didn't use that long ago, that's why. Oh man, look at these.
Oh my god, it's from when you were applying for the job. That's great. Wow, you haven't used it recently, have you?
No. That was done.
Some of that stuff looks fairly recent.
Yeah,
I haven't used my.
This is from my Patreon, so.
Oh, I haven't used my photo bucket in literally 4 or 5 years.
A lot of them are just these dangly badge. Oh man.
Wow, you look younger there.
Well, yeah, it's because I was 15 years old.
Oh, so you didn't have the same face forever. Like me, where it was literally the same person.
No, I grew as an adult.
Andrea is weirded out that all my pictures from when I was younger is literally, I have the same damn face.
It literally looks like Kristen was transposed into her old body as the person she is right now.
Yeah, like literally the only difference is I have slightly more acne.
See, I had a big thing with like swords, and I used to put my hair into like little back ponytails, and the front was always out and stuff.
You look like someone I wouldn't have hung out with.
I was dangerous, and I played with fireworks, Kristen.
Yeah, you did. That's fucking dangerous. You also kidnap people, I guess.
There's me and my aunt.
Was that you as Peter Pan down there?
No.
It's
go
a
back. Soviet hat. That's why I'm laughing before we even go back to it. This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was you as Peter Pan. But it was like Peter Pan, but like the weird Disney female version.
I had like an army jacket thing, and then I had like an army hat.
That's not very good. It doesn't look good on you.
You like the quality. Here's me when I was in college, and I was playing in mud volleyball and etc. So
you look very lanky.
I'm still very lanky. It hasn't changed much. I've just smoothed out a bit. Oh my god! Here you go. Okay, so
what the hell? You don't have a tattoo on your shoulder.
No. You remember I told you about the friend of mine who got the really shitty-looking fairy tattoo?
Oh, oh no!
You can't see it because unfortunately it's shiny because she got done, like, right after it. But you like that? That's on her fucking body forever.
Oh my fucking god, what is that?
It's a fairy and she's, like, clasping her hands together.
Is her pelvic triangle upside down? I mean, look at that! What is that?
Do you like her wings have all sorts of little...
It's like the wings of Orzova, but really shit. Wings of Orzova is
there you
the
go.
magic.
You can see her...
Oh, wow, that's awful.
Isn't it? Like
that is literally one of the worst. Look at that knee, that shriveled up butt knee. Oh my god. It looks like partly she has like a satyr. Like, Jesus.
I felt really bad because even when I was younger and even after I'd drawn this and she'd be like, I'm like, you sure you don't want them to touch it up a little bit? Because this probably isn't very good. Like her skin is just like, she looks like fucking, she looks like flipping, 18. She looks like a flipper child. Like she doesn't have any hands. She just has like round fingerless nubs. Like an amputated
really does. Also her
child.
Elbows are like really high. Also, who goes to get a tattoo when they're 18? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm surrounded by... See, I wouldn't have been your friend because you've made too many dangerous choices.
I got a tattoo after thinking about it for a really long time, and I was very careful, and I...
You can't be careful enough. It's basically like ruining your skin.
You sound like... Just picture my mom dancing.
Who's that Bobby Hill character right there?
This?
Yeah.
It's my dad!
Oh!
Can't you tell from his portrait?
I thought it was Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill cosplay. He's even wearing the same color shirt.
I have to keep showing people this if you keep talking about him.
I won't talk about it then.
It's my dad.
There's a lot
like the sexy thing with me and koala merch.
Oh, Andrea, you're the kind of person that would have posted on MySpace.
I did not have a MySpace, and I stayed far enough. There you go.
You are the worst alternative person. You also look like a little baby. Why isn't your face adult yet? What the hell?
Because not everybody looks like a fucking adult when they're 13.
In my family, you literally get your adult face at, like, puberty.
Are you sure you don't enter into some sort of chrysalis state and then just emerge in your adult form when you're 13?
If you look at pictures of my mom, she literally has the same face. From, like, when she was 18 and she was just married, she had the same damn face. Except her hair was bigger because it was the 80s. So it's like a vampire.
It's classic Andrea. With her backwards hat.
Oh, that's the worst.
Cool.
And you're taking a selfie. This is the worst.
Well, I think this was after... I think I had taken this picture after I had poison ivy all over my face. So I think that was to show that I was better from poison ivy. Or it was just to show off that I was in college. Okay, I have an artwork. There we go. I was going to say, this is just regular fucking pictures.
You actually organized it. That's pretty good.
I did.
Yeah.
Don't look at these too much.
Here, I accidentally leaned forward. Oh, wow.
This is the first, as it says, first CG.
Is she a Chobits? She's a Chobits.
That's the same, donkey-eared character I had shown you before.
No, that has to be a Jobits. Is her reset button on her inner
We
thigh?
won't talk about this one too much because I do want to make a full thing out of that. Because that's literally the first time I ever did digital artwork.
Wow, wow. I see a lot of similar... You drew a lot of similar things to what I did. Maybe we would be friends.
So this is the same character here.
Oh my god,
with a big giant side eye.
It's the frickin' the clothing, the bottom clothes, the bell bottoms.
She had sneaker heels. They were like sneakers in front, and they had like a raised heel on the back.
Oh, Andrea.
Do you like her Athens-like brow?
What is happening with her, like, her waist? Her waist is like, oh my god.
She spends time using really tight corsets so that she can have a waist the size of a pickle jar.
You
or whatever that one fucking woman always brags about.
Hear me out. Does she not have the same outfit as Seto Kaiba?
I don't. That's the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Look it up.
Probably. It probably is. But she always had like these big giant like sleeve things, like rolled up sleeves that were...
Especially hides her dual disc. That's how I play children's card games.
Don't look. Turn away again.
Okay.
Because this is the...
God, I'm like the worst person at making noise. I need like a soft chair or something to...
Here. Now we're going old school here. Turn back. So this is still me learning how to draw. You remember I told you about my friend's character, how she was clumsy, and she also had a teardrop tattoo. And that's her railgun, which is essentially a large triangle.
Railgun.
Yeah.
I thought a railgun was a mythical thing that was supposed to be used for like outer space.
Yeah, essentially, but she had one that was a fucking rectangle, and it shot things from the back. It turned into energy somehow along the way.
I thought that was literally like a roll you put engineering prints in. I thought she was like a college student.
A really tall like tampon box thing for a bathroom.
It's the same. It's about the right size if you have engineering prints. I mean,
maybe
that's not a railgun. Get out.
But yeah, so this is the same character here. I gave her.
You should redraw her. You should redraw her, but redraw her good.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Two girls.
You gotta help me to find a character like that. Or wait, I'm redrawing the membrane bear.
Oh, Pinky Bear, look away.
Oh no.
And the rain. Here. We can't really make a full one out of this, but... So, this was for our round robin fiction thing. Like I said, it was called Decaf. Do you like their shoes?
Oh.
My favorite part about it... So, this is like Cassia. This was Assad, which is the guy that we went on the road trip with. And he turned out to be a recent born-again Christian, and he, like, would leave the room if we got changed to go swimming. Like, we were just in bathing suits. This is the guy I almost went to jail for, and then that's my character.
Andrea Radek. This is... They literally look like they're characters from Recess.
I was 18 years old drawing this. Yeah.
I can't even look directly at it. It's really bad. It's poorly scanned because it's not. It's a really shitty photo.
It is a shitty photo.
I can't. Every time I look at it, I have to
look
away.
Arm?
No. It looks like he's literally like. It looks like he has a little vagina cleft in like a stump arm. Like, what is that? Your signature is very good though. Like, I don't have a signature that good. So congratulations.
I never thought my signature looked that nice. There's a big A and a big R.
Very professional.
Well, that's because I was really proud of this. Because most of the time I was just doing little half drawings. My absolute favorite part of this, though, between the banana guns, is this tiny fucking knife.
It literally looks like she's holding a feather.
It looks like a fucking butter knife. Or she's giving a really long high five. Do you like her karate chop action over here?
They both have karate chop action.
Well, it's supposed to be like Charlie's Angels. That's the thing. 18 years old.
You had that idea at 18 years old, and you thought it was a good idea to draw.
Her eyes look like beetles that have perched on her eyeless face.
I couldn't even focus on the eyes for the shoes, okay? The shoes, to me, are egregious. They're abominations. I'm going to try and think of more words, but I don't have a thesaurus in front of me. That's really... It's like the Disney show Recess, which is my least favorite show on the Disney Channel.
Do you like how there's just certain pits that are just shaded?
Andrea Lynn Radick.
Do you like how her trench coat looks like a flower petal?
I like how it almost looks like she has a gun hand in Karate Chop action, so she's almost like Barrett from Final Fantasy.
If I reach Art, that's what I'll do. I'll just give her a fucking gun
That'd
hand.
be badass if she just...
I'll do it. I'll take some time tonight.
She could be like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
She could be like Barrett.
You know.
God, I never realized how fucking big their eyes are.
Yeah.
I think definitely...
God.
Let's zoom in. So let's start around here. We're essentially... This previous one with the thing in the rain, we're done with that.
Andrea, this is so...
We'll finish with this.
Fucking bad.
Yep. And... There we go. So... God. Oh, God. Look how big the artifacting patterns are. So I did that thing where everything had a point to it. So like her collar here ends in like 2 little points. Stylized. You can tell from that previous picture of me with the claymore and stuff that's the same hair. It's literally me.
I'm just imitating one of the characters because it's so bad.
Let me show you the fucking...
They have like almost like Sonic the Hedgehog eyes. So bad.
They're literally supposed to be Charlie's Angels. It's intentional.
Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that. That was a terrible movie. You should have never imitated that.
It's not a movie, it's a fucking show.
It was also a movie.
Yeah, later on.
Yeah, which is what you would have seen at this time period.
No, I was aware. I wasn't a little shut-in that I didn't understand things from the 70s and 80s. My parents were very good at, introducing that music to me fairly early, so...
There was music?
There was music in the 80s and the 70s.
No, like Charlie's Angels.
Not related to Charlie's Angels. I'm just saying, I was aware of this type of stuff when I was a kid.
I hated it.
But that's the thing.
I don't like Charlie's Angels.
Well, TS for Kristen. So
it's really bad. I think it's a bad idea and you should feel bad.
So, gun hand. Her fingers are just like this is the gun, they're just like sort of over it.
Maybe you could have it like, okay, so here, get this. I'll give her a backstory. So, her family and her were having a picnic until one day a bomb fell and then her arm was blown off and all her family was dead. And then she found out that she could, from the remains of the bomb, build herself a gun hand. And then she wanted to take revenge. And she was like, wow, Shinra Corporation, I'm going to do it. So then she goes. She rides a train to Midgar. And it's
this is sounding eerily like a different video game you might happen to like a lot.
I may have played a lot of video games as a child. Well, at least she doesn't turn into a demon with mouth breasts, as they did in Digital Devil Saga,
no.
So...
She doesn't get slit eyes, she's just a human being. No
I was
slit
about to say,
eyes.
please add slit eyes.
No slit eyes.
Oh my god, please add slit eyes.
No more goddamn slit eyes. Never
slit
again.
Slit eyes. Gonna have a good time with slit eyes.
She has this elbow.
It's not an elbow.
Well, it's an elongated shoulder. And then she just has, the longest karate, the longest, thinnest baby arm underneath it.
Andrea. Oh my god.
Her sleeves defy gravity, so she just has tubes.
In old PlayStation games, they have, you can never do the sleeves.
Those shoes on everything, as you can tell. They're everywhere. Except for him.
Andrea, why were those shoes cool to you?
Because they were really easy to draw feet that way.
Did you like Kingdom Hearts?
No, Kingdom Hearts hadn't come out yet.
When was this? 2005? Kingdom Hearts had been out since 2002. Don't even give me that. Kingdom Hearts 1 came out in 2002. Did it? Look it up. When did the first one come out?
I look like Kingdom Hearts.
I look like Sora. I got lots of
zippers.
With
my keyblades and I'm a pussy nigga, I'm Sora.
Gotta get my keyblade saved. Disney.
When did...
Just type in Kingdom Hearts Wikipedia. And they have the thing. It was released in the US in 2001 or 2002. I know that because I bought it that time. I was 13 years old. It was awesome.
May 2001.
Yep.
I didn't play any of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, because that's 2005, and that is clearly.
So, my character's backstory is the bomber. This guy was Sean in the group. He was the crazy guy that hated everybody. These two characters are essentially the same. And like I said, this is the guy that I did the whole, almost went to jail thing.
It's really bad.
Which we can tell for a different time, because that story is very, very long.
Who is the one on the right again? The one that...
Keisha?
Was she a friend?
Yeah. These are our main... Oh, in the group, they were all friends. Because they all had their own personal reasons for hating ICAF Corporation.
Andrew, this is actually...
Piss off, alright? So...
I'm going to take another swig.
Look at how many fingers are in Keisha's hand.
She is polydactyly.
There's between 4 and 6 fingers on this. Just fingers, not thumb.
Keisha, gonna fuck your shit up.
I forgot exactly what she did. I think that she was more of an inside agent or something. But yeah, Sean was the crazy Irish guy that liked destruction and mayhem and always wore flip-flops for some reason. Assad was our long-range sniper guy.
That was the Jesus man?
Yeah, that's the Jesus guy.
His name was Assad?
Yeah, his actual name was Assad. I think his character's name was also Assad.
Well, wouldn't he be into Islam then? Or is that also...
I think his father,
okay.
Half of his family is Islamic, but they lived in Columbus, Ohio, so...
That's really random.
Whatever.
Also, it's really random that he became a born-again Christian.
Yeah, they used to be fun.
It does. Honestly, being born-again ruins a lot of people.
Well, when you do it initially, yeah,
you should never do it.
Well... That aside, I'm just saying, when people go through that sort of presto changeo, then they are incredibly touchy about everything. And he was, throwing fits the entire time, and, his car smelled a lot, and he only listened to Linkin Park. Not the good songs to Linkin Park.
Like what?
Just all the really emo songs to Linkin Park. And he liked to just draw weapons all the time. That's what he used to like to do.
So he was a born-again Christian that didn't listen to Christian music or
Oh, no, I think he did, but he just also really liked Linkin Park. So when we went on our big road trip, and I went on a road trip with 3 of these people, plus my friend Chloe, which was Assad, Sean, and my character. Or me.
As a quick aside, someone from work, I challenged him to send me Christian music that was actually good, and he actually succeeded. It was actually fairly good. It was basically he was like, well, if you think about it, some parts of the Bible are pretty metal. And it's yeah. Okay. So it was blood of Christ, gonna bleed, and it was really good. I was oh man, okay, that's pretty exciting. All right. So there you go. So sometimes...
it exists.
There was a lot of bad Christian music, though.
He basically threw just a shit fit the entire time, and he was intolerable.
Good.
Do you on him, he just has these fucking mushrooms that just attach to his shoulders.
It really does look like a mushroom.
His hand is on his knee here.
It looks like he's on another mushroom, but with a sad face. The mushroom is just it looks like part of a turtle shell from Mario. His shoe and with a mushroom going on top. Doesn't it? It looks like the bottom of a turtle shell, on his shoe.
I have...
You see his shoe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it looks like there's a mushroom top to it. He's
That's Obviously, I had a very bad chance with depth here, so, this foot runs right onto this foot, and this one, she's just, sitting on her leg, and she's, falling over. Both of her legs are there.
I like the deep divots in their legs for, where their internal organs go. I mean, what?
But, yeah, so... That's, takes care of about 3 of the things in my folder. My shit folder. And I think it's his lucky t-shirt, but I think also I really just like his hand. Just this area. Because it just turns into a stick. What do you think about that, Kristen?
It looks like a golf tee that he's holding. It's a giant golf tee.
It's supposed to be a rocket-propelled grenade launcher. Kristen.
Oh, God, you didn't look at one, did you?
No, I just assumed I knew what one looked like.
You didn't look at it.
When we assume...
I'm staring at the reflection of it on your desk, and it doesn't get any better there either. It's just really bad.
There's just more crap in the way that way.
It's easier to focus on because it's not as glaring and awful.
But yeah,
God, that's awful, Andrea.
My, what eventually happened with these people, like, Kesha was originally going to come with us on this road trip, but she just didn't. I think he had a tornado go really close to his town, like, in a couple of years ago or so.
Did he pray to Jesus?
No, he's mellowed out quite a bit.
It was just a phase, okay.
Yeah,
Jesus was a phase, alright.
Well, it's like, when we went on this road trip, I was 19. Kyle here was 16, and Assad was 22. So he was the oldest in the group, so he should have been the most adult, but I was definitely the leader of the group.
I was definitely the leader, because...
You have to understand, my parents don't trust me to lead anything, and they don't listen to me at that time, so being able to actually lead something and do a really good job, and we saw a whole shitload of really interesting stuff and got really far.
I'm really surprised they allowed you to go on a road trip.
My parents were sort of conflicted about it, but I guess my dad had gone on a road trip when he was about that age, and my mom had done something similar, so they're like, well, we were able to do it, we're just gonna have to put faith into our daughter that she can do it. And we did. And I guess there was one time that they got a call in, like, at 2 a.m., like, when I was on this road trip, and they did, like, the dreaded parent thing, like, oh my god, and it was like, it was like a not a mixed call, it was just like a wrong phone number. My parents just went back to bed. But, yeah, I can tell that story a different time. But, yeah, so this is mine.
This is bad.
We'll come back with Kristen's.
Yeah. No, we don't have time for that.
What? What? I don't know.
Where are we even at?
That we're at 42 minutes, or 46 minutes.
Oh my god. We can do a quickie.
Okay, we'll do a quickie.
Oh, good. Here, let me put on these headphones.
Okay, so,
there we go. They're glued on my head now. Yep.
Where the fuck to start with this?
Yep, it's a commission. If you can tell by the hexagons in the background, it's bee-themed.
Yeah, this hexagon is what I'm looking at most.
Oh, because there's two of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
It's a fucking brush and you overlaid it there on accent.
I think it was it wasn't a brush because this was done in open canvas. I copied and pasted a hexagon I drew with the straight line tool over and over again, and I didn't erase it.
Or this one here where it just stops.
Yep.
And then you have you have this one where it sort of intersects, but it's too close to the other one, and then you just didn't put that other line in there.
Yep. Good.
So, if his chest is up here,
yeah,
right, heart about here.
She was dragging
what I'm doing is very slowly dragging the cursor along the centipede-esque body of this fucking thing.
I think he has what I would call Yowie syndrome, where he is extremely long in torso and penis.
He has the proportions of a dachshund, Kristen. He's not just long, he has...
I mean, look at them gams, though. They're pretty...
Look at them tiny-ass gams, yeah.
He does look like a dachshund now that I look at it. That's awful.
He looks like a fucking... Look at how long this shit is.
I didn't know she wanted it really anime because her character was really gay. So I had to
That's
elongate.
fine for her character. Look at how, like, if... I assume this, like, goes here, but look at how short, like, from his ass to his knee.
I think it's really bad. I think what the problem was is I didn't round the garters correctly to have it foreshortened. It is a garter.
That is not foreshortened.
No, I said I didn't foreshorten correctly. I didn't round the garter.
He's like this, but then he's just like this, but also his foot is... What the fuck is going on with his foot? What the fuck is going... If his leg is to the side here, you just have it, like pointed all the way around.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I guess it is pointing the right way. Yeah, it is actually pointing the wrong way. Usually I use references now, so...
I like his fucking elf-ass toes here, like just curly-ass toes.
It's just his boot.
And then just everything here. Just...
I like
his Tassiger-esque pose, Krista.
I was Tassiger before Tassiger. There's no bananas in this picture now.
Oh, isn't there?
Yeah, I like his little...
Isn't there, Kristen?
I like his bee tennas, and also he has an eye patch for some fucking reason.
I like he's just licking his fucking giant hand for no reason.
If there's ever if the commissioner who commissioned this ever sees it, I'm really sorry. Like it's just not. It's not. I didn't draw it very well.
I'm zooming in.
It's very anime.
Here's his wrist. Look at how fucking huge his hand is here.
He's yaoi.
Yeah, but you don't have to draw him that way. I don't know why you keep saying he's yaoi like that's a style that. Look at how long. I'm cutting off the. Look at how big his hands are.
It's because he needs to find the love of a man twice his size, and he needs those big hands to pleasure him.
I like his belt here. His fucking stupid ass belt. I like the goddamn staircase that you have going down his dachshund-esque body. Oh, this is bad, man. This is like. I like how there's a couple different areas that sort of look like the elbow, but it just sort of looks like a lumpy turd.
It looks like his elbow is literally like a foot long. Like it's like he started getting sucked into a black hole and it started elongating.
Like, I understand you're trying to do that muscle tone, but it's
I didn't know how muscles worked back then.
Also his it's like this is just straight into his hands.
Yeah, I think
he has Popeye syndrome. There you go. He looks like fucking Popeye syndrome.
I think I reversed how the muscles look on the arm. Also, I didn't look at a reference, which is really bad.
Yeah.
Pro tip to all the budding artists out there: use a fucking reference. Otherwise, you're gonna get belts, gay B-man. You know, be really careful. Dachshund
syndrome can strike you unless you look at some damn references. Yeah.
I hated how he had wings, but I still had to draw him in a chair.
Yeah.
That's already pretty bad. Also, I didn't like the fact that he was a male bee, and it didn't make any fucking sense because all worker bees are female, and the queen is female. There's no male bees. Maybe this is why, but I mean,
I like his feather boa. That is the weirdest, stupidest fucking thing, Kristen.
Was not my design.
Mm-hmm.
I would have given him a black feather
I like
boa.
his shoelace here.
I honestly would have given him a black feather boa.
What the fuck is this?
It's a whip.
Pointed ass knob. Like, what? Whips have a knot at the end of them. They're not just... It's not just like a...
I didn't know what a whip
looks like. It's like a dragon nail.
I think it's just
it looks like a shoelace.
I think it's just like really badly drawn, Andrea. I don't know. I can't defend this. I didn't round the garters correctly, so the foreshortening, instead of there being some, there is none. So it looks like he has, like, literally, like, a foot femur compared to, like, a 4 foot long, shin. And he also has, like, a 4 foot long torso.
Yeah, he would be, like, 10 feet tall. Just based on his crazy ass proportions, where he literally has, ideally, there's a chest, belly button about... here-ish.
Yeah, that's already
hips.
Pretty wrong.
What?
Yeah, that's really... Yeah,
hips are about here-ish, and I'm circling above where the thing loops around, and then you just have way the fuck down here that you go.
He's like, I think if he sits up, he's literally 6 feet tall. That is fantastic.
Like, that's ridiculous. This is the
Do you
longest
ever
body.
wonder about people who have characters designed like this, though? And it's like, what is the point of this character?
Stop blaming other people for drawing the 6
No, it's just like...
Are you just talking about the
design.
aesthetic?
No, the aesthetic, not
to each their own. I don't honestly care that it's a gay bee, Gay male bee. I don't care. I do care
about the eye patch. Why is there an eye patch on him? What is this story? Did he get stung?
Got in a fight with a queen? I don't know.
Did he get stung in the face?
Mm-hmm. Right in the eyeball. Pop that shit out. Yeah, Kristen, man. Look how big his hands are. He's like a fucking orangutan, Kristen.
He's not, though, because his torso is too long to swing effectively in the trees. He also looks like he's on kind of like a weird toilet. Like the
your
design
seat,
of
like the depth of your seat is like this. It's like it only goes maybe a foot or two deep. Because if this is apparently the back of the chair, and here's the arm of the chair, unless this seems to be drawn front on, and like your chair seems to be drawn like curved around.
Out of curiosity, when did I draw this? Go back. Does Photo Bucket have a date?
Let me just save this first. Oh no, it's already saved, thank God. Not anymore.
It actually would be in the metadata if you just looked at the JPEG. I think it would just be in the...
I thought you can get, like, information.
I haven't used PhotoBucket in, like, 5 years. I have no idea.
So this is it. There you go. 2009.
Yeah, that's about right. So it was a year after I started... So 2009.
Oh God, I just saw that the bottom has also the hive. It's just a blank wall with hive patterns on it.
Yep. So 2009, that's 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's pretty bad. It's not very good. I hated drawing these too because it would be like a $25 commission, but it would take me like literally like 8 hours to finish, and it's like and then the quality is just not as good as you can get with painting.
So this is just like your flat line art.
Yeah. No.
So you got the cheapies coming after you then.
Yeah. So basically, I found that character design and things I enjoyed drawing greatly increased when I increased my prices, and I don't regret it because if I had to draw things like this, it's just not something I enjoy drawing. Also, I drew it really badly because I had no concept of anatomy. I didn't look at references. I could have easily just taken a picture of me. And you know what's funny? I think he literally has the same pose as Tassiger, too.
He really does.
That's amazing. Here, actually, bring up a...
I'm looking at that. He has his legs sort of in the other... This is not the same pose. If it was flipped...
Flip it.
No. I'm not going to open up my fucking Photoshop.
Oh, you can't flip it?
Not in a browser, no.
Oh, okay.
I just saw this. I like how you made the levels of these armrests the exact height that you needed. So, like, this one is farther down, and then this one is raised up.
Yep.
Lazy.
I think at this point, I might have been really upset with it, so I was just trying to get it done. It is kind of a complicated pose for such a cheap commission.
Yeah, it is.
So, and it didn't turn out good, but the commissioner was happy, so...
That's what counts.
Yep.
I also like how this sturdy edge of this whip is just bent around for no reason. Like he's just using a loose piece of fabric, just like ugh. It's like here I'll take off my thing to demonstrate. Instead of it being a sturdy thing for him to grab, and then thus it has the platform, or it has the way to do it around. It's just like because the fucking end is all like fucking wiggly.
Oh, the handle of the whip?
Yeah, the handle of the whip is
it's also
just...
going two different directions. Like, it's going down, and then it just kind of comes back up behind his hand.
Yeah, that's true. It defies gravity by going outwards. Like shoelaces. Yeah.
Well, whips aren't always, they can be pretty stiff material, I guess, but this is just really bad. Like, I'm not trying to defend it, it's just that it's fucking bad. I hate this
The
thing.
handles of whips tend to have, like, a hard material, like it's a bar.
I don't whip people, I don't know.
So...
I haven't whipped many people recently.
I like trying to find, like, where this goes.
He also holding it the wrong way.
Can you tell me where this goes?
No, that's what I mentioned before. It doesn't go anywhere. It just juts back up like it's a boomerang handle.
Yeah, it sort of goes up, but it comes around, and then there's, like, no connecting thing from here to here.
Yep.
So it's just, like, goes in the exact shape.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense.
Shoelace.
Because he should technically be... The loop should be on the other side of his hand, because that's how you make the loop, is by holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know what to tell you about this. This is basically crucifiable level of bad. So
that's pretty bad.
It's boring. It's the character design I just dislike.
Literally the first thing I looked at was this double line over here.
I can barely see it over where I am. I need to get my eyes checked because I can still barely see it.
Like you have some like sketch lines and stuff down here.
It's supposed to be a sketch commission.
Wow! Still, it just has no fucking lines. And the sketch lines are like, these are all clean lines, and then this is like shitty lines.
Yep.
Also, this one goes in the middle of the thing. So
you like how it matches on the left, but it doesn't match on the right? I gave up.
I didn't realize it matched.
I gave up. I fucking gave up because there was no saving it.
Good. You have anything else for this?
No, I really hate looking at it.
Okay, good.
You made me hate it even more than I already did.
Good. What do you want to use for... bitch, I look like FridgeArt. If you want to send your stuff, send it to FridgeArtPodcast@gmail.com, and we need your submissions or we can't do mini fridge anymore.
Yeah! So do it. Send us your old stuff.
Your poor, weak, useless commissions yearning to breathe free.
That's an American line. The French gave us that one.
That sounds like America. But the French gave us it.
All right. It's almost like they funded our Civil War. Yay!
Whatever. All right.
Oh, wait, not the Civil War. Sorry, the other one.
The fucking Civil War.
Sorry, the one where England was involved.
France has a personal thing. Like, fuck this.
What is the one? Revolutionary War. That was one of the because isn't one of the reasons why France kind of became a guillotine wielding nightmare is because they lost so much money funding us.
Oh.
And then they killed Louis XIV in a glorious, spectacular way, and also his ugly wife.
I'm just gonna slowly hover over stop over here.
Okay, yeah, no, there's no need for a hissy lesson after we did the little duel.
Hissy lesson.
What?
He didn't say history. He just says no reason for a hissy lesson.
Alright, well, there's no reason for a hissy lesson right here, right now.
No hissy lessons are taught here ever. Alright, thank you guys.
Have a fun time.